Box mode. Session mode. Lessons. Getting better. Getting better. Not too bad. Getting better. Getting better. Nice performance. great performance. Nice performance. Nice performance. Great performance. Nice performance. Nice performance. Great performance. Great performance. Great performance. Great performance.
All right, my bad. I've been muted this whole time. I've been talking to myself, I guess. 73, 63. All right, whatever, man.
Adequate
Fuck this shit.
performance.
I got it to 70 on that one though already. All right, so we're good on these. Our goal is 70 and over. So whatever we got at 70 and over, that's a pass. 70 and over only. These are still not passes. So we're gonna have to start trying to fucking figure these jazz chords out. Which I was kind of getting the idea of some of them. Some of them were like this one right here, which is on 8, right? It's on 8. And then the other one is on 7. The other one was what? What was it? And then we got the rock and roll class, which we could do right now. I could save the jazz for last, which is that one's for me is gonna be hard because like I all these like C13s and like whatever 9s and all that shit, dude. Like I don't give a fuck about all of that, but like it's like you do have to like know, like you do have to know the other side of a lot of chords. Because you could play a B like a C, right? You could play a C, but when you play like a C13, then it's like holy shit, that sounds way different, or that sounds better, or whatever. You know, you just get different feels from each different types of chords. You know, so it's like it's definitely good to let's go ahead and see some of these chords that are in here.
Good handle on the most common chord shapes used on the guitar.
I have a lot of see the handle that I got is more like open chords, so like I know
interesting harmonies. Jazz, for example, tends to use
that's how I learned how to when I first started playing the like trying to learn how to play the guitar, which was not long ago, like 2 years ago. I had to learn how to do theory and shit like that, and that really opened my eyes to a lot of shit. Especially finding your notes around the fretboard.
They'll give you an idea about some different directions you can go with chords as your fingers and ears improve. Okay, now let's put it all together in a song. Here goes.
I don't know these chords here though. This one's on 8, so it's right. Seven. Oh, that's so weird. Hold on a second. That's so weird how that moves. All I did was just move all my fingers up. Just. Damn, that sounds nice as hell. Man, bruh. Bruh, that sounds cool as hell. But that's only one type of chord there. Like what I would recommend, like when learning these types of chords, is just looking at the shape. Because honestly, the shape is what's really showing you. Song chords encountered. So we got a D minor 9, a D minor 9. And that is without the top chord. So this is basically like it's like a triad with an extra note, basically, is what you're doing. So on this one, that's a D. Oh no no, that's a D minor 9 right there. You don't play the top ones, so you mute these. But you do want to grab all your other ones. I like how that sounds, man. That sounds great. I think in order for me to like remember all this though, like for me to remember these, it's like I have to make a song or something with these chords in it. And then we got a G, which is on the 9. So I see a G going like this. No, the G, what is it gonna do? Oh, okay. So it went from looking like this to the 9. Huh. Oh, and then this. Damn, that's like jazz. Oh yeah, but without the. So that's my chord right there. That's like a diminished chord. No, it just sounds like a fucking diminished chord. A G7, which is on the 8, and then oh, it's up top. Yeah, but without the top and bottom. That's a G7 right there. A C major 7. C major 7 would be. Really? Oh no, it's backwards. Oh, that's such a weird sound, dude. Jazz is just crazy though. Like it's the way that jazz moves is just like I want to learn how to do that, man, because just jumping around a bunch of chords is definitely helpful for any kind of music. Especially if you can voice, like if you can voice the chords, like even like the melodies, if you can voice with chords, if you can voice melodies with chords, bruh, that's when you know you're like, okay, I know what I'm doing. But me, at the stage that I'm at right now, I definitely do not know too much about jazz chords and stuff like that. And I honestly, like, I want to learn those. Like, I want to get into the intervals as well, because like the 7s, the 13s, and the 9s and stuff like that, those are all interval related. And I want to learn those. But like I said, like honestly, like my best advice would be to take some of these chords, make a progression, a small progression, and then from that progression, just that you made your song with those chords. Just and then you just remember those chords because you remember what you made the song in. You know what I'm saying? And it's since it's your own song, you're gonna be like, okay, well, those chords, uh, I just remember them because I made a song with it. And then now you got those whatever chords that you put in that song. Now you got those in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So like if you're going to throw in like a, let's say for example, there's a B B minor. That's a B minor right there. But then I'm like, oh, you know what? I want to throw in a B Or no, no, what would be flat? I guess that would be a B flat right there. So if I wanted to play something towards that, but like something way different, then I can go with a B flat 13. So and that's on the 6. So that's a pretty easy one to do there. Yeah, that one's not very hard to play out there. That's a There you go. Then you got your B13 right there. Yup, on the 6. Nice. I like how that sounds though. It reminds me of those like Jimi Hendrix yeah, like I like that shit. I like stuff like that. I love stuff like that. It's all funky and shit. It's great. All right, so let's see. We're gonna have to go all the way out. Instead of practicing just the song, we're gonna do the whole lesson there. I didn't do jack squat on this one, but anyway, let's look at the lesson again.
By now you should have a pretty good handle on the most common chord shapes used on the guitar. But there's really no limit to the ways you can combine different notes on different
Okay, so
strings
we got
to get
that one,
interesting
which is
harmonies.
7/8.
Jazz, for example, tends to use more complicated chords. We've seen
And then
major,
7.
minor, and 7 chords, but jazz will extend chords to the 9th or 11th or 13th, and they'll raise or lower notes in the chord that alter the sound. You don't have to know what all those numbers mean, but they definitely make for some cool sounding chords. Take a minute to look these over. They'll give you an idea about some different directions you can go with chords as your fingers and ears improve.
Man, I love the way those sound. They just sound so
Ready
good.
to apply this to a practice track now. Here goes.
Which one do I start with? On 8, right? Like this? Ah, it's hard to do these, man. I like that, how they ended that. Yeah, but man, I don't know a lot of these chords, man. There's no way that I'm fucking gonna. Whew. Like, I do not know any of these chords. Like, I know where the beads, but see, that's the thing though. Like, I learned how to play the guitar by by playing the open strings. And it's like he's moving chromatically too, so it's not like very. I know chords. Wow. Okay, I just got a trophy. Interesting. Why? Because I played a few of the chords or what? Oh, snap. Okay. Hey, man.
Need more practice.
That is good. That seeing that just makes me feel better. Cause now I was like, okay, I am getting better. I just went up by 10%. Not bad. Not great. Not the best. But honestly, bro, there's only one way you will learn, and that way is by really working very fucking hard. Doesn't matter what anybody tells you. It doesn't matter what people think about how you play it. When you're starting, of course you're not gonna sound good if you're just starting. Well, people have to be fucking dumb if they think that you're just gonna be great just like that. Some people start off as little kids, man, and that's how they figure out what the fuck to do, because they teach the foundation of what you have to do first, and then once they know the foundation, it's like, okay, well now I can do whatever the fuck I want with it because I know exactly where I could take it, you know. And once you learn how to do that, then you can really make your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you could really play your own shit because you're making your own progressions, making your own, trying to think outside the box, because you're not going to figure out how to play how other people like or what other people are doing. And you're not going to figure out how to make yourself sound, separate yourself from that, like me. I really love a lot of blues, man. Like, I'm into, like, fucking blues. Like, I love blues, man. Like, I picked up the guitar because of that, Like, I'm not trying to go crazy. I don't want to be like, I don't want to go crazy with it. Like, I just want to learn how to compose a song, be able to play clean to where everything sounds great, and then on top of that, to know where to take my music. You know what I'm saying? To where it's gonna keep sounding good. Because I do notice that some people do have like they're like tone deaf or something, man. Like they can't distinguish which notes clash that don't sound like they don't sound good together. And I mean, sometimes you can make them sound good together depending on the different styles and the rhythms that you're adding on. Like, you got to be slick with it. You got to be smart with it too. Like there's a reason why, some people are, their music is just really good because you got to, add a way into it, a ladder into a certain way for the listener to hear it traveling to the next part. Like, if it just doesn't make sense to me, like, if it just doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. Because you could be like, all of a sudden, it just doesn't sound. It doesn't, like, I could start playing. Yeah, it could. I could start playing from that, but there has to be almost like a step there. Like, there has to be a path there. You know what I'm saying? In order for it to make sense, it can, like, I don't know, man. Like, I started playing drums, so the way I see music, it's more like I see music like a song. Cause, like, I'm not trying to play for 10 hours either. Like, I was a drummer, like I didn't have that much fucking stamina to just keep fucking playing for 10 fucking hours straight, not having no resolution, no resolve to anything. So I learned how to make a sequence and have it end, have a beginning, have an intro, and then have an ending. Like, I learned how to do that. And every time I get into playing, like, that's where I'm going. Like, I'm not going in the direction of like, oh, let's just jam. Like, yeah, I do like jamming, don't get me wrong, but that's practice to me. Jamming is fun. Jamming is more like what I would love to do just if I'm chilling around with some friends that know how to play fucking instruments. Like, and then another thing too that helps a lot is especially when you're around musicians, is being able to talk to them, because like, sometimes you'll feel like, oh, I don't know enough about music to ask this guy what the fuck, this and that. And then sometimes it can be overwhelming. Like, yeah, oh, I need to know this and I need to know. But it's like, no, not really. You don't. Like the only thing that it's telling you when you study certain notes, like if you study them as an A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, or whatever the fuck, however the fuck it goes, y'all know how it goes, man. I don't have to. If you know how to play, then you know how it goes. But of course, the standard tuning on the guitar is a little different. You know, it's gonna be E, A, D, G, B, E. So that's a little bit different. You're missing some stuff there. But other than that, though, uh, like it can be very simplified once you understand. It's like a language, man. Like uh, if you didn't know how to say a word, you wouldn't be able to express what you're trying to tell the other person. You know what I'm saying? Like if I didn't know your language, if you spoke a different language than me, I wouldn't be able to understand you because you're speaking something else from somewhere else, man. Like I don't. How am I supposed to know that? You know, how am I supposed to know that? And music is more like universal. Music is not the way people think that it's like, oh, it's just music. It's just one way in one area of the world. No, no, no. The music works in frequencies. Frequencies are, you know, that's part of like nature, man. Like sounds create frequencies. Certain sounds have a certain frequency, and all you're doing is you're just controlling those frequencies on a guitar. Now, a guitar is man-made. Something man-made has a function. You know, like this man-made piece of guitar that I got on me has a function, and there's a way to make it function the way you want it. Unless you start fucking with the tunings, that's where you change shit. But that's what the changes of tunings are for. The changing of tuning is gonna give you different directions and different ways of expressing yourself on the guitar. So that's what that helps do right there. But I do feel like you have to understand the basic. You got to understand why the guitar is at least tuned to E standard. You know, you got to understand why it's tuned to that, and it makes sense that it's because it's the the standard. Like that's just the standard. Like there are golden standards for everything, and that is the golden standard for the guitar. And I mean that's just the way I see it. I mean, people like to always be like, "Oh, dog, this person just has a gift." But I don't believe that shit. I don't believe people just like somebody just had a gift. Nah, like yeah, some people are really good, but I feel like they busted their ass. Like it wasn't just because they're just a gift of whatever. Like maybe their gift was busting their ass. That they knew how to work hard. You know what I'm saying? Like and like I said, like whenever you're practicing it and you do shit, man, like don't worry about what people tell you, man. Don't worry about what people say. People will always tell you something like, "Oh, nah, it's just you're just not good," or this and that, you know. Oh, it's that one. Oh, nice. That sounds good, actually. I did terrible, though. 100% accuracy on technique. Nice. Nice. Alright. Alright, hold on. Alright, so the jazz is gonna have to wait, man. Even though I went up on it, it's cool. Like, at least it's not at fucking 19 no more. But anyway, yeah, people will tell you this, people will tell you that. When you start playing guitar, man, like people will like, oh, maybe you don't play like shit, maybe you do play like shit at first, but once you start getting used to it, man, you're not gonna feel the same way, and people are not gonna feel the same way about the way you play either. Yeah, I definitely need to practice this one right here. I'm just happy that I was able to at least finish this other one, man. I did better yesterday when I was playing that one, but I just gotta keep playing that. I'm glad I got this one down, the tapping one, and I'm also glad I got this one down, the legato one, because that's one that I was having a lot of trouble with. I think this one I had at 12% when I first started the stream. I had it at 12%. So yeah, you definitely do notice yourself progressing, but like I said, if you don't know like stuff about like theory and stuff, or if you don't know, or if you haven't been playing that long, like I said, I don't recommend picking this up to try to learn. God damn. Like I don't recommend picking this up if you're trying to learn for the first time. Like the what I recommend is first check out some YouTube videos on some like what I recommend people for real when they first start is go look up a video on the cage system. There's a guy that I saw on YouTube who has glasses, and he's got really curly hair. I don't remember the name of the channel. Fuck, man, I wish I remembered. But I used to watch this video from this guy about the cage system, and he was talking about it. And at first, like I couldn't grasp it, and I couldn't get it, and I couldn't get it. What I did get down though was the positions of the pentatonics. So like I got used to the the G position, the classic. And then from there I learned the E, which the E is. And then the D position, which is this one. Oh, no, that was not part of the D. That was the C position. Like, and they all sound the same because it basically is the same. All you're doing is just removing octaves. You're just changing octaves, and that's it. It's just gonna either sound lower in tone or it's gonna sound higher in tone, and that's basically it. There's nothing complicated about it. There's nothing crazy. I used to think that there was something really complicated. I mean, some guys, man, have been playing for years to where they can move across the fretboard like they're fucking ice skating, man. Like they know how to ice skate. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't got to that. Like I said, I've only really focused on the guitar like really, really hard for about 2 years now. It's been like about 2 or 3 years now. Maybe three. Maybe tops three. Tops. But so I have yet to kind of catch on to the jazz chords and like all the like interval type chords that there are, like the 13s and the 9s and the 7s and all. Like the 7s, I understand the 7s a little bit more just because of blues. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the 12 bar, typical 12 bar blues, the something like that. Like once you start learning progressions as well, like man, you just start getting a little bit used to like doing a lot of things on like, and then a lot of that helps you move even further down the fretboard because like I said, like the notes, all it is, it's 7 notes The same seven notes. All they do is they keep repeating. All they're doing is increasing in frequency. So they're getting either higher in tone or they're getting lower in tone. You know, and their octaves are changing. That's all you really got to see. So like when you look at modes now, that's another. That's like a way different idea. So modes would be like, let's say you're in a certain key, but in that key you want to start from a certain position of the scale. That's what a mode is. The mode is just telling you, okay, well, you want to start on the Phrygian, then that means you're starting on a certain part of the scale. So let's say you have let's say you have an A, an A major scale, right? You got an A major scale, and then you say, hey, well, I want to play the Phrygian mode of the A major scale. So that only means that you're starting from the third note on the scale, but you're sticking to the same scale. You know, you're not changing it. Let's say let's say if you're starting on the B, on the B of a C, or not a B. Let's say you're starting on the D of a C major key. Then you're saying that you're telling somebody, you're gonna tell somebody, hey, can we start? Can we just do a Dorian scale on top of that instead of doing the major scale? Can we do a Dorian on that? Which is probably going to be the same thing, you know? It's probably going to be the same shit. Or what is it? Is it minor? No, it is major actually. Yeah, the second note will be major. So yeah, you have a 1 and 2. You got a 1 and a 2 progression. Let's say it's a 1 going to the 2, which is probably not what you're gonna do. You gotta have like a 1-4-2 maybe, or 1-5-2 or something, or 1-6-4-2 or something. I don't know. Just a bunch of weird mixing there that you're gonna get. And like I remember I saw this lesson from some lady who was saying, or who was telling me that, like, let's say you're on the key of C, so the 1 can go from anywhere at that point if it's the 1, if it's starting on the 1. But on the 2, like if you get a 2, right after that 2, you got to go to the 5. You know what I'm saying? And then from the 5, you can go to the 4. So you could do a 1-5-2-4 progression. You know what I'm saying? And this I learned from a lady who was who was teaching a class on, but basically it's like somebody recorded the class and they put it on YouTube. And honestly, like that idea is very helpful to progressions, because you could say, okay, well, from the C, I'm like, okay, well, I want a 1-4-5 progression. So from the C to the F and then to the G and then back to the C. You know, and that's a 1-4-5 progression. That's the simple 1-4-5 progression from a C. So the one can always go back to the. I mean, the 4 can always go back to the 1. So you can actually do a C progression, like. Which is this one. If you hear that progression, that's a 1-4 progression. That is a 1-4 progression. So if you ever hear this progression, ah. So that's a 1-4 progression. So, and I'm just going from the C to the F, C to the F, C to F, C to F. Or in that case, it could be like C or D to A, D to A. So that would be. But you see how that gives it a different vibe. All of the different progressions are going to give you a different vibe. So that's why you have so many different music types and different sounds that you can hear throughout different genres of music. Just because you have like so many keys that you can do music from, and then you can either choose to do just one type of key for whatever it is that you're trying to do. Let's say you pick up an album and you're like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make this album to be all strictly in the key of F, or I'm gonna do a standard tuning of or a D tuning. Let's do a drop D tuning, for example. We're gonna do a whole album in drop D, so then that whole album would be pretty much nothing but fucking bar chords the entire time, bar five chords, which is not bad. Like none, any way you want to play your instrument is the way that you want to do it, man. Like if you can make it easier on yourself, if you can understand the guitar better that way, then I don't see what the problem is from or like doing something like that. Like I strongly recommend anything that will help you express yourself. Like I think the idea is to express yourself, but you also want to learn. Like I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I'm saying you do want to learn how to get these frequencies not to clash. Unless you're playing like in Locrian style, that's like a Meshuggah. Like if anybody knows who Meshuggah is, if you know who Meshuggah is, their style is all based on a Locrian type of scale. You know what I'm saying? Like all the notes clash a lot, stuff like that's within that. You know, and then there's certain bands that do like harmonic minor scales. Like Lamb of God is probably one of those bands who does a lot of harmonic minors in their music. You know what I'm saying? And that's just them trying to choose a style of how to go about how they're gonna view their music. Dimebag Darrell, though, that's a different case. He has a lot of different weird shit. He has like he's got like these weird patterns. Like they're not like typical patterns, man. Like they're very linear too. So it's specifically like this little pattern right here. It's just 3 notes per string. So it's just like you know, those you don't really see a lot of people doing stuff like that, you know, but I guess now more so than before, you can see it. But back then, like when I was younger and I was like listening to Pantera and stuff like that, you didn't hear stuff like you didn't hear that. Like you didn't hear those types of solos. And then he mixed in like blues in there, so you're like. That shit is dope, man. Like the way he mixed in his blues in there was just masterful, man. And like, if anything, like the reason why I started playing guitar was because of him. Because I wanted to like play some of this. It's hard to try to like really imitate somebody, man. Like because especially him, like I wouldn't really want to imitate him because dude, I could never imitate that, bro. Like maybe I could do something different or something like that, but just the way he played it, bro, it just, I don't know, man. I don't think right now there's somebody that could do it like that live, though. Like, holy shit. Like, Zakk Wylde is great, man. Like, Zakk Wylde is great. I love Zakk Wylde. He's a great person, too, man. Like, Zakk Wylde is great. But, man, he does, like, I don't think he was enough for those solos, man. Like I don't think he has enough for those solos. He's great though. Like I love the guy, man. Like even like I follow him on Instagram and he's fucking hilarious, dude. He is a hilarious person. But I still think Dimebag Darrell is way better than fucking Zakk Wylde, man. And I mean, I'm not trying to like compare. I'm just saying, in my opinion, like that's just how I feel. I wouldn't really go as to say that, you know, the guy definitely played better. Damn. Yeah, I mean, and even then too, like I couldn't, I don't think I would be as good
Need some work.
uh as what's Zach Wild either, man. Like I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying like it's just, in my opinion, I definitely do feel that way. Dimebag Girl was just another fucking monster, bro. He's a monster in his own. I do want to get that. That last part is badass, man. I like that last part. Right now, my goal is if I can get at least this to 70. At least if I could get two of them to 70 right now, that would be great. Oh. Is something out of tune, man? I think something's out of tune. Ooh, hello. Not bad, man. I went up to 50. Good shit. Oh, okay. So it is that one.
Performance.
Sometimes even when you can voice it, man, you can play it. I got a few of them right there at the end, but it's this one right here. Ooh, 78? Not
Adequate
bad.
performance.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad either. I'm starting to get 70s on it, bro. Okay, so I'm missing that now. I think I'm getting the hang of the rest of it, but definitely need more help there. More progress. All right, so let's do this. I'm not getting the same notes though for some reason. I don't think I'm doing it right.
Average
That last
performance.
part. I got a few of them. I tried to get them, but man, it's moving really fast. It definitely throws me off a little bit, but we're getting close to that 70 mark,
Adequate
man.
performance.
Like I said, as long as we hit 70 on one right now, or on another one right now, then we're good for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll just do the jazz one, and I'll try to keep going as much as I can. I think I'm doing that last part wrong, but I did it even worse this time. Well, how did I miss that? How did I miss that last part? Oh, yes, baby. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All I needed is a 70, bro. But we're gonna do it again. We're gonna try it again. Just the last note I got. $78.
Adequate performance.
Not bad, not bad. The technique was not great. But we got that one done, though. So now we only have this one left, man. And I'll probably save that for tomorrow. That is the last thing that I got to do. To at least hit 70 or something in that. But hey, man. It's getting there. It's getting there. We're going to go ahead and... I mean, I still have 30 minutes left. I could keep trying this for now. I mean, I could. Until my time runs out, of course. Which at 30 minutes is not bad. Okay, so let's try it one more time. Let's try this one more time. This is going to be tough, though, because... Damn. Yeah, that was terrible. But I'll get better, man. I know I'll get better. See, I already got a little bit better. There we go.
Need some work.
Accuracy's still there. The accuracy still of the technique is still there.
Good handle on the most common chord shapes. You're ready for the practice
But
track now.
we got to remember these. Damn, dude. I get so lost. Alright, I got that part better. That last part. But I'm only learning these. I'm only getting, you know, better as I go along. Like, I don't feel like I'm progressing yet. How did I not get that? What the fuck? Man, my fucking headset keeps falling off. Holy fuck. 49, better, but not great. A little bit better, but not what I want. I don't know why this is not hitting. What the fuck? I mean, I did it better, I think. Maybe not as great, but better, for sure. I mean, I'm nearly getting to a 50, man. Come on now. We're getting close, man. Practice, okay. Holy crap, my fingers are fucking hurting right now. Man, my fucking headset keeps falling off my head. Holy fuck.
Can do better.
I don't know why it doesn't register this. Like, what did I do? Oh god, that hurts my hands, dude. I can't even move my hands right now. Ah.
Needs more practice.
We're getting better though. We're getting better, man. We're getting up there. It's hard. I gotta remember these chords, man. One more time, and then that's. I don't know. No, hold on. No, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Ow, my fucking headset, bro! Oh my goodness, man. My hand. 74. Hey. There we go. We got to 50 at least.
Okay,
Fuck.
performance.
That's what I wanted to get to at least. Just 50, man. Like, hey, man, if we can get halfway tomorrow, it shouldn't be too much, but we'll see how it is, man. Because honestly, like, at a certain point yesterday when I was trying it, I remember getting it almost a little bit better. But then that was like towards the end of the stream, so that's where it stopped. But we got everything pretty much over 70, which is good. We don't have a lot of hundreds down here, but these are harder lessons, man. These are definitely harder lessons. Let me see, how much time do I got? I don't think I even did that much. How much did I do? Oh, I got 20 minutes left. Okay, so let's go. Let's try that again. Let's see how high we can get on this. Maybe I got a little bit better there. 58.
Can do better.
Well, I did a what, 70 something just before that. I fucked up the last part, not gonna lie. I tried though. I tried, man. I tried to get better than that, but
needs more practice.
That was hard. I don't know what it is about these jazz chords. They're so fucking confusing. It's hard to get some of this shit, man. My hand is really fucking hurting right now, though. I'll tell you that much. I can't seem to break out of that. I can't seem to break out of that one fucking spot. I don't know. Oh man, 64.
Needs more practice.
One more time. Holy crap, that is ridiculous, man. 68, bro. Come on now. Wow. Nice, just 1%. Hey, man, 1% is 1%, bro. That's something at least. Ow. My fucking hand hurts right now. 62.
Needs more practice.
Fuck, man. I just can't seem to get past that. I don't know why. I missed that last one there too. I think I did better, but I don't know. 68, okay, yeah, that's a little bit better,
Not too bad.
but still not great. Oh, God. Yeah, I can't fucking. I don't know any of these chords. I can't hit the notes because I don't fucking know them.
Need some work.
Like, it's kind of hard to fucking just move through these chords when you can't, like, understand where the fuck, why some of them don't ring out. Holy shit! It's hailing outside. I just realized that it was hailing outside, dude. It sounds like there's a fucking war going on outside. All right, anyway, but that is gonna be it for me, man. I'm done with this jazz lesson. It's pissing me off, really, because I can't get the fucking. I don't know why some like they'll play. Sometimes they'll play, and then just sometimes they just won't. It just I don't know. I don't think this game is really for the beginner, man. Like I don't think this game would really help anybody as a beginner. But as an advanced player, I'm pretty like a novice player like myself. Like I'm just novice. Like I know some, like I know theory and I know that shit. And yes, I do exercise more, like on the guitar and stuff. Like I'll play the guitar a lot, definitely a lot. I'll play for at least 2 or 3 hours a day. So I do play a lot. But anyway, that is going to be it for me, though. Big shout outs to everybody. And I hope everybody is doing well. And I will catch you guys tomorrow with some more of this. But anyway, as for me, that is going to be it. A big shout outs to all the homies in Texas. Shout outs to Nine Holes of Death and all the subs, all the new subs. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, we'll be back. Peace.